I feel like
No, I got a question.
Transition to the father to the mother.
Exactly.
So finish it with the father and then start it to the mother.
What makes a good mother?
That's a good question.
What makes a good mother?
Is it the one that stays in the relationship or the one that...
What makes a good mother is, you know what I'm saying?
No, we want
like
to
he said,
What makes a good mother?
Yeah.
like you guys said.
No.
We want to hear you.
Indeed,
Definition
a
of what
good
makes
mother is a mother who is trying.
Okay.
What's your definition
In a
of
sense,
trying?
yeah, trying.
What's your definition of
Trying in every aspect, mental, physically, financially, spiritually, and also having that good relationship with her kid father. And when I say good relationship, you don't have to be together. Try to have understanding, because understanding can bring peace than anything else.
Okay, so she's not out there in the clubs like the OB every other night.
Her personal life is her
She's
personal
not-
life.
No,
that's her personal life.
Her
That's just like
personal
yours.
life, because you knew
Yeah, 'cause
you
you guys
knew
are not
who she
together.
was before.
personal life?
Yeah, before you guys got
It's
together.
not about the kid. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's right.
It shouldn't
So
matter.
you knew who she was
'cause you
before
guys are
you
not
guys
together.
got together. So her personal life is her personal life. However, a trying mother is indeed a good mother.
So she
And-
could suck a dick or two is okay.
Oh boy.
What is that got to do with
Whatever-
Yeah.
No,
Ain't none of your business.
Hold up, let's make it this. Back, sorry to
Lord
cut you
have
off.
mercy on this. Have mercy.
So you know back to
I'm just saying.
hold up there. So you know how we talk about the good father, right? So if you're slinging and swinging, if you're slinging and swinging, does that make you a good father?
Yes.
No, so that means that she's a good mother for what she's doing.
Nigga,
Then.
I'm a man.
Oh my goodness. See what we was
So you know
talking
these are not the
about?
word. Remember the word?
It's not about whether you're a man or you're
female,
a woman.
yeah.
Yo. It's like this, man. If you're involved with a female, you're involved. Okay,
Yep.
that's a different story. If
Yeah.
you're not involved, meaning you're not together,
She could do whatever
you
she wants.
shouldn't give a fly unless you still have feelings for her. Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
If you still got feelings for her and she don't want
No,
you,
no,
bro,
no, no,
take
no.
the L and move on.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
True.
And taking the L, so it's easy said than actually
It
done.
is easier said than done. That's a fact. It is easier said than done.
That's definitely true.
It is easier
takes
said
time.
than done.
Yeah.
It takes
So I
time.
wouldn't say
it takes
take
it takes a
L.
lot of.
No, but
I'll
You
say-
have to. Realistically,
You have
no
to heal. That's
choice.
what I would say. You have to heal from it. And
Whatever that is to you.
whatever it is, indeed. But
Yeah,
don't-
healing
it's
could be
not-
drinking
it's not-
alcohol
it's
every
not-
night before going to sleep.
Oh boy.
That's healing.
what is the healing is? The healing is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You move on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The healing is to move on and finding a peaceful way that you can heal. And if it's alcohol, like you guys said,
Yeah.
then
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't think it's really helping you out. But hey,
Poison.
Yep, you
Yeah,
got-
pick your poison. It's
It could be recovering from another using another female's recovery. So healing is different.
That's called using.
everybody heals differently. I completely
No, that's
understand.
not
but
using. That's called
a
rhythm.
good mother is a mother that put her child first, no matter what the situation is.
So
That's
no
what
emotional attack.
Emotions will be there, but you should never use the child against that father, because you are just growing hate towards that child and you're not bringing peace.
But then
So-
some women can say, okay, I am putting my child first by keeping him away from his father, even though the father isn't harming the kid.
Yep.
He isn't doing anything to put the kid in danger.
Yep.
All he's doing is moving on with his life.
And that could be the situation
Finding,
too.
wait.
Yeah.
Finding someone else
Yep.
to them, because women are intimidated a lot more than
Called a
niggas,
stepdaddy,
right?
man.
And
No.
and when
Wait, what?
yes, a lot.
Women
I'm
are
not
what?
saying all, but some women, when the idea of another female or their children's father being involved with another female, now they're more intrigued of who the female is,
Yep.
what their motives are,
And the reason of it
how
all,
are they
no.
around their kids.
I can say that the reason of it all, you cannot have anybody around my kids.
What?
Because no, you cannot. Because wait, hold up.
Okay.
The reason of that
So, but
is
you
that
can?
it's both ways to it. It has a father.
Exactly.
Excuse me, no, it's
Okay.
both ways. Has the father. You should express that to that mom. However, if the mother have expressed that to you, it is not okay, because not all women will accept your child and love your child like the mother would do the same.
Right.
And you have to make it's not that if you are with a man, you should love that person's child. You may not love the way like you will love your own do,
Correct.
but some type of efforts have to be there.
Correct.
Okay, so
And treat them in a way that you will want your own child to be treated.
so
But
it's
That's
like
that's
this.
just how I
So-
look at it.
so
So,
it's like
with
this.
her saying that I want to know who my child is around. No, you don't have to know, but in a sense, I want to grow that relationship so I know that my child is safe.
So wouldn't it be wouldn't it be up to the woman to reach out to that person?
She don't have to reach out
But,
because she
I'm
don't
not saying
have.
she has
Once
to.
you do the introduction,
Oh, so there has to be
then
an
you
introduction?
have to do the introduction
Okay,
because
so-
she
so-
It has to
cannot.
be the love of your life.
There has to be an
Yeah,
introduction.
because-
love of your life or
that's
some shit like that.
Indeed,
So
if
there
you
has
and
to
a
be an
woman,
introduction?
you have to do it.
But
Like
what
if
if
you
I have like two love of my life? Maybe
if you
I
have
want to
two
do
love
one
of your
the
life,
other.
you
so
decide.
let me get
Do
this
not
straight.
confuse the child on your personal life.
Can I-
If you have a woman that you decide you want to be with, she's a good fit, whatever the situation is, and you want to introduce your child, do that.
So what
And
the
at
fuck
the
is
end
that
of the
doing?
day-
Wait.
What's
I
the
got a
matter? No,
question.
it have nothing to do. But if my child is involved and live in a home, I at least want to have that relationship. We don't have to be best of friend, but at the end of the day, I want to know my child is safe around whoever that you have chose to be
I
with.
don't think it's safety. He's the one to
So-
be like the
so-
father.
For me,
Wait,
it's
no,
the
no, no,
safe.
no, no,
It's the
no.
safety of
You
my
don't want
kid.
to be like
so
your baby
so
daddy.
let
that's
me
what-
let me
No.
I just here's a scenario. Okay, you and your baby mom, things didn't work out.
Yeah.
Okay, she moved on. She got a fiance. She live in the house.
Yeah.
They they all live happy family, whatever the case
Yeah.
is. Okay, you're not snooping in their
Hell no.
stuff. You're not you reached out. You got to know their you got to know their whoever she's involved with, right? You meet him, cool guy, whatever the case is. Okay, boom. You got your situation, and now all of a sudden they're like, okay, well, if you don't introduce this person to me, they can't be around her.
My man.
They can't be even in the vicinity of her because I don't know her, I don't trust her, I don't know who she is, I don't know her intentions. Mind you, this person got kids, you met them, you have socialized with them, you've been in their presence, you didn't say nothing to them, right?
Yeah.
But
But
behind
then-
their back, it's like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. Now, as a man, do you need to go out your way to say, okay, this is who I'm dating?
No.
Never.
This is like, do you need to do that?
No,
after,
never.
after,
That is
Never,
different.
never,
If
never.
you're
So you
that is
don't,
different.
right?
You don't have
that
to do that.
case is
Okay,
different.
okay.
That case
and,
is different.
And your
I'll
child
say.
should meet your girlfriend, whoever is there. That's your house. This is not her house anymore. She don't live in this house. She
no
would-
say in the
Yeah.
fucking house.
Yeah, just like I got no say at your house.
Anybody's inside my house. If I blow trees or whatever the fuck is it, you're not here. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
The child is me.
Yep.
I do whatever I want to do until the law come and say I'm doing wrong.
Yep.
Then you could
'Cause
use it against me.
Yeah.
But if not, then let me do what the
Because
fuck I want to
the
do.
only thing, okay, the only thing I said is,
like
the-
situations and problems in their head
Yep.
that
Can
like,
I hear you say something? You say what?
some women
yeah,
are crazy. And what I mean by that is they will create fake situations,
Yep.
tell themselves them situations, and actually believe that shit.
Correct.
And then
attack you with it.
What's the
Yep.
N word I'm talking about? That's
Jeez,
not
man.
this.
yeah.
facts.
So no, but the thing is, here's the thing. Like as far as the what's it called, introducing female or guy to the thing, I don't. To me, it's like I say, hey man, I'm never gonna introduce anybody to the mother of my kid unless it's some. I mean, like if I feel like our relationship is to a point where I'm about to find we're moving in or I'm getting engaged, then that's the part because now the kid maybe gonna be staying with she's with me involved and whatever.
But what
At
problem
that
do
point-
you have,
agree
though?
with
What
that's
problem-
what
No, no, no,
I
I'm saying, no,
agree
no,
with
I-
that.
I-
You cannot
I-
introduce
I-
your kids to
I-
anybody
I-
that you are involved
Yeah, at
with.
that part, that's maybe I'll introduce the mom. I mean, I'll introduce my whoever the
Fiance.
kid mom to that. But as far as my kid, no, I will introduce like say not
The
maybe
kid
not,
would know
no, they will know
her
the female.
before
Yeah,
she
will know.
gets to know.
Yeah, the
Yes.
kid will know the whoever I'm dating, right? But not in the sense of like okay, unless unless she's staying with me, that's the only part I'll
But
introduce.
that is a personal decision, not a forced decision.
No,
Exactly.
that's
No,
yeah,
that's
correct.
not a
That's
force.
a
It's
personal-
not.
yeah,
It's not.
yeah,
It's not.
here's my thing on that. And I feel like now if you have introduced 20 other
That's the
females
problem. That's the other
to
thing.
this
right?
person, then that's a problem.
Exactly.
But if you never introduce any woman to this person,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And then there's this one person
Yep.
that you have brought around,
Yep.
introduced,
Yep.
even though you
But
didn't say,
that
even though you didn't
falls on
say,
you.
Yeah.
It falls on you.
in what way?
You make that choice, not the girl gonna tell you.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Right,
what.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Even though you didn't say, "Oh, hey, this is my girlfriend,"
Yeah.
right? However, you and this person are not necessarily together, but you're involved.
Man,
Yeah.
the kids know what's up. You tell them we're fucking,
Hey.
we're going somewhere, you know.
No, it's not even
No,
that.
not
but
about
like,
the kids.
God,
But this
no.
person
This
meet
is-
this person that likes them, whatever the case is, and then all of a sudden, right? They found out, okay, well, she could potentially be the girlfriend or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Now the attitude changed.
Yep.
The animosity now
Yes.
increases.
Kicks in.
All of a sudden, your spirit don't accept them or whatever the case is. Whatever women say when they don't like another female.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't feel the safe around my
I
child.
don't feel the kid is safe. And
Yeah,
they're
it's
not-
like-
they're
it's like- it's
creating-
like I'm the
they're
one- I
creating
know who the
situation.
person is. I'm the one-
My kid is
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, if the person
I
is
don't
right,
worry about whoever you're with
Yeah.
when the kid is
it's
with
with you.
y'all.
Yeah. Why is that a problem?
Concerned.
But
I feel it.
the big
You
denominator.
know what I'm saying? The kid has never been in danger. He's never been hurt.
Man.
He's never went to the hospital. The cops have never been called
That's why-
in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So now you're creating a fake situation in your
Just
head of a
ideology.
kid being in
Ideology.
danger just so you can stir up some shit
No, but the
to
big,
have a problem.
the big factor of
For
this
what?
shit, though, you know what I'm saying? That
But that would
I
never
think
be
it
a
matters, though.
problem.
The big
There'll
factor.
not be a
of this
problem
shit-
if what?
If you are not feeding into what she's
No.
presenting.
It matters. The child is the only one to make that judgment. If your child is playing and humble with this person, and you see the interaction is you know,
This child will not lie.
Why the fuck would you don't care?
It's like this, right? If you ask your kid, "Hey, do you like this person?" And the kid said, "Yeah, I love hanging out with
You
them. I
tell him.
love this. I
Yeah,
love
you
that.
like that. You
I
like
miss them. I this, that, and the third." And you say, "Shut up." Right? No, that's real shit.
Yeah.
And you say, "Shut up. I'm your mama." You don't do that. You don't say that. You get what I'm saying? You're not allowed to do whatever the case is.
Is this
right?
what you guys gonna
Is that
do?
no?
What you-
Where's the justification in that?
Hey, it might be a little bit of truth in there.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But we're trying to finesse the truth.
no, nobody goes through that. We're just
You know what I'm
explaining.
saying?
Okay.
'Cause it's
I'm not
a-
saying it's all not there. It's
For
all
me,
there.
I'm not going through.
But you know what I'm saying?
I've seen it.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I've seen the
listen,
scenario.
if you don't have a red cup,
Just
you're all right. But you know, red cup, you're expressing something.
lit like I said.
Yeah. You're expressing something right now. You know what I'm saying? And we are expressing our emotions in a certain way.
As you should. As you should. Express.
Like when it comes to the kids, man,
Yeah.
like this shit personal, bro.
It is, it is.
It gets personal because like and we're all fathers here.
Yeah.
We
And
love
mothers.
our and mother.
No, when
Yeah.
I'm mother,
We love our
We will stay out of it for
children.
life.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like we love our
Yo, when you
kids.
created him, you know, like a human that you brought to this world. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
like,
an reflection of
that-
you.
That's a
you know, that's your
reflection.
blood that running
That's-
through
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
You know, like you have to, like, fight
yeah.
to the best of your
If
ability.
you're
Yeah.
in the-
You could be a druggie, you could be whatever, what the fuck you gotta do, whatever, you know. You catch
Yeah.
epiphany one of these days and you come back to your child life. There's nothing called you cannot be your child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you could be 60 years old, you could still come back.
Yep.
Now you come back to some grandkids and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, that's what I was saying earlier. You know, when I say, like, say if the person's trying to come back,
There
it
is
doesn't
no
matter if
timing.
like there's no
There is no
time
timing. There
because
is no
as long as they're trying to
Longer
make
the
them,
time you come
yeah,
back.
as long as they're trying to make
Long
them.
as the
Come
existence
back
is what.
with good intentions.
No,
I'll
but
say that.
because
No,
I'll give you an example,
Ah.
right? Let me give you an example, right? There's somebody that is a lot older, right? Like maybe like already in the 20s or whatever, right? And then they wanted to reconnect with their father. The mom still feels some type of way, but why? Now the kid is an adult. They should make the decision that they want to. I get whatever you two had when you guys were younger.
That's a mama's boy.
Yeah, you know, but
And
no,
bitter.
But, yeah, that's bitter. But that's
No,
but
you cannot say
it is
that.
though because I want to know
Because it's like
the kid want
adult,
the kid is an adult.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Because where were you for how? Like
But
where
Why
were
should
you?
it matter?
you're
Why should it
emotional.
matter at
You're
that
being
point?
Because
emotional.
this person went through so much.
I understand it
And
hurts
now
you.
that you're
Alright.
at where you at,
so
that's
you should
just
deprive
not-
that
it's not
kid-
No, because he
so-
has that choice to make. But in a sense, it's just the.
But you're not giving him the choice.
No, he. has a 20-something years, so you have
All
that
right.
choice if you
No,
want to
but
leave
the
or not.
mother
out
isn't
though.
giving them
but
the
hear
choice.
me. But hear me out though.
A young child don't have that
No,
choice
but
at the
no.
moment.
I'm saying now he's an adult.
Yeah.
Right,
So
that's what
he
he said.
he has a choice of doing what he's like, yo. Because the thing is, like, sometimes, like, you know how we're talking about, like, how we didn't
America
growing up,
say
you know?
you adult at that point.
Because say now I'm looking at that, like, okay, the kid could be like, okay, you know what? My father wasn't there. I wanted to get to know the reasoning, whatever it is, so that way I don't make the same mistake going forward.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because as far as they say, the apple doesn't fall off
from the tree. And
you know.
sometimes
So
you're
you
married,
have to. So at that sense, it's like, yo, the kid wants to know the father. Like, yo, I'm not trying to reconnect or whatever it is. I'm just trying to know some things that about me.
But
in a
all,
sense.
all I gotta say that
Yeah.
blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
However, blood is indeed thicker than water. However, water can pass through blood.
Yeah.
That's called
no,
osmosis.
I ain't never hear
and
that
all this
No.
other shit.
Put it in
Water
the
is
vein and all
thicker.
that. Yeah.
However,
But I'm talking about it.
can separate
No,
blood.
we're talking in the
Really?
sense. Yeah.
Indeed.
So if I neglected my child for 30 years and I'm almost whatever age I am, I want to come back to be in my son's life. I can't.
No, it's not that, because you can be a father towards a child, and a stranger who did not biologically give birth to that child can actually be a father.
Here's what I'll say to that.
I'm not. No, he's not coming back to be a father.
Here's
I
what I'll
just
say.
want to reconnect.
Yeah,
with
he's
my
not
blood.
my
Here's what
blood.
I'll say to that.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say to that.
it's not. You're not trying to be a father.
I'm not trying to be a
no more.
father.
He's already an adult.
He's a man.
Yeah.
And the same can go to motherhood.
Yeah.
Fatherhood is a scary thing.
Yeah.
And so is motherhood. Motherhood is even scarier.
Parenthood is a scary
Exactly.
thing.
Okay. So as
That's
a
the
dad,
word.
you might not get it together at 20, at
30,
25,
yeah.
at 30.
40, 50.
You might be 45 years old, and now you got it together, and now you want to reconnect. Okay.
But
Should you
why?
Why what?
Why bring pain to one person when you both create a seed? That's my thing.
So why don't
So-
Then
we
when
get
you
a
two
lot of
can
times-
try.
A lot of times it has to do with how you guys split up.
Yep.
It's
Right?
not, it's,
No,
A lot of time it
that's
has
most
to do
of
with
it,
how you split up.
Yep.
One person is butthurt, like I
Yep.
said,
Yep.
right?
And then they're holding that.
and then they're holding that against you for
Yeah.
however long they decide to hold it
Yep.
against you. No, it's not your job to
To-
like try to like whatever the case is.
but if you don't want this pain, why don't you go to the proper channels, the proper protocol of getting to know somebody?
Which is
Get to know this girl or this man.
You never know somebody until
But here's the thing. Forget about all that. Why don't you go? You know how earlier you said about the healing.
The
Why don't you heal? Find a proper way to heal, because because
healing
this has
doesn't
to do
just
with the
come
child.
overnight.
No,
I feel like it's
exactly.
more about the maturity, because you can be mature and still be hurt, but you always look at the bigger picture than the smaller.
But
I
this
think
is
that in our street definition,
Yeah.
that's calling your pussy ass nigga.
Yeah.
You see some shit that's happening, you just want to avoid it,
Yeah.
and you already know that's a situation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
So
you should-
the reason why I'm saying, like, because the reason why I'm saying, like, if you as a mother, right, I will understand where you could tell a child, like, okay, the way this thing happened with what's it called, with your pops or whatever it is, I was hurt. Whatever it is, I felt like in some sense it would be whatever you want to use. You could be saying, like, I felt like outweighs you, da. And now you gotta hear his part, why he or she, their part, why they wanna do that part, because it's like, I get it. You at the end of the day, you gotta be their mother, father.
Yeah.
They still want to know about that part.
And that's
you get
what
what
I
I'm
say.
saying?
It's
Because they
called
could have,
Judgment
yeah,
Day,
because
Judgment Day,
because at the
Judgment
end of
Day.
the day, it's like I said, if you grew up where you grew up where you didn't have your father, or vice versa, you didn't have your mother, but then you know they're out there. But then one day you're like, you know what? I want to know why my mother wasn't there. Because that could be, it's not that I want you to be my mother again. It's not that I want you to be my father again. Because I'm a man now. You get what I'm saying? It's just that I want to know that I vote things
Clarity,
going forward.
clarity,
You know?
clarity.
So now, because there's things that...
It's different from a father not being there because either he's on drugs or whatever the situation, not mentally, in that
Nah,
state
bro,
of
when
mind.
you got
Hold on.
kids-
Both hurt.
In that state of mind to fully be there, than a parent who made a decision
to have kids.
to not just because kids happen sometimes, but made a decision not to be involved in that child life due to the situation of how the parents split, like not together no more. Yes, that's just what it is. Because for instance, I wasn't raised with my mom or whatever the situation, and apparently my mother gave me to my grandmother to raise me. And from my understanding, she didn't have the financial means of keep me up or whatever the situation. And but from my understanding, from as a little girl, from what I saw, I thought my mom was in a good place.
Correct.
But she chose to live her life.
Correct.
And because I was like in the sense of a burden, because she can't do what the thing she wants to do because as a young mom.
Okay.
So now let me go ahead and give her to give her out so I can live my life freely.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. And then my grandmother was like, your mother couldn't do this and do that, and you should be kind of grateful that she did this and did that.
Correct.
But it's just like,
So, like in that sense, right? Since you grew up with your grandparents, right? With your grandma, right? So, say now your mother.
say grew up, but yeah.
Yeah. So raised. So in a sense, say now your mother or father decide they want to come to their what's it called, to get to know you. Your grandma might feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, she will allow.
No, my grandma. No, I don't feel like she feels some type of way because
She-
it's like it's complicated.
Correct.
But it's just like talking. I get to talk to my mom. It's no relationship.
Of course, it's not gonna be any.
It's
No.
I don't know her.
No, I
she
really,
don't know
I
me.
really understand where you're coming from. That happened to a lot of my cousins back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, us, maybe our culture a little different than yours. You know what I'm saying? When like you marry someone, you get a kid by them, and then there's something called kusurube. You have to pay for the woman, not for the woman, for your kid.
Right.
So the kid become ownership of the
Family,
father's family.
yeah.
Okay.
And then you get ownership. Your father cannot take care of you, but your uncles will take care of you. You grew up in the household, not even your grandfather, whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? So now you grew up not with your mama, not with your daddy, but with your uncles and aunties and grandmoms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you grew up the whole way like that. Maybe in between, your uncle probably treat his kid better than yours, better than you.
Yep.
You might feel some certain way or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, at least you're alive.
Right.
You're prospering and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna take everything off of you. You're not gonna eat. You work the hardest and all that. No, you're still gonna fit in the family. But you're not.
You're never gonna be the
You're
the part of it.
that's not your original brothers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It happened that way.
Yeah.
And it happened to a lot of people. But the thing about it, so like, just learn how to accept what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And the people, a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Yeah, because you can't change the situation. You can't change the
can't
person.
change.
You can, but it
accept,
does not. It
improve,
don't
move
mean
on.
that it don't affect you, no matter.
No,
how
nobody's
you
saying
are.
that. Nobody's saying that.
That is
Everything that affects us,
Yeah.
but it's how you respond to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Now, if somebody,
what matters.
if somebody punched me in the face, this is just an analogy. If somebody punched me in the face,
have two
okay,
options.
I have two options.
Yep.
I could either punch them back if they're bigger than me, get my ass whooped,
Yep.
right?
And I'll still punch him.
And I still punch them back, or I can eat that shit,
And
cry my
walk
ass up,
away.
Yeah.
walk away, and just take that L,
Yeah.
right? But it's a decision,
What you
right?
Yeah.
You could be down today, but it's a choice to choose. You have yes, you feel what you feel, and you go through whatever you go through. Nobody's saying we don't.
Yeah, that's your
We
emotion.
go-
You have rights to it.
But you have a decision to make, and that's as if you can choose to stay down,
But
or you can choose to change your trajectory and actually to make a decision
Yeah.
to get out that whatever it is and do better.
Everybody has their own time of healing or getting up.
It's nothing wrong with that.
It's basically what it is. You know?
Yeah, that's what it comes down
You
to.
heal how you heal, and
So
you should never take away the time to be a father or to be a mother.
Indeed.
Until the
You should
day
never.
you're 12 feet or 6 feet in the
Under,
floor,
yep.
then you could be like, you're not a father, you're not a mother no more.
Yeah.
yeah.
But long as you're alive, you have a chance.
I
And
just feel like I just
excuse
feel
me
like
before,
Go ahead,
I feel like being a father, you have to a mother. That's a enjoyment that comes, and being so grateful that you have somebody to call you mom or father.
Yeah.
It's like a passion. I can express it right now, but I feel like for a person to fully understand, I'm gonna be there no matter what. It's just appreciating a gift of life that you have been chosen to raise.
No,
Yes.
you know what I get
To
called? You know what I get
raise-
called? I get called Baba.
That's just kids in general, bro.
It makes you feel like, yo, like, how is it that this person loved me so much? Someone that I didn't know,
They
and
never seen wrong in that eye.
right, like you love
Until
me
the mom
so.
get in the air.
Well, that bitch gotta go at that point. You know what I'm saying?
You love me so very much, and I feel like you have to be appreciative of that life that has been given to you, has been chosen for you to be a parent.
We'll
And I just,
We found a common ground.
yeah.
We could call it. Yeah, we could call it here.
Can we just say this, yo?
Yeah.
It is selfish, right? And when you have kids, bro, it's no excuse.
Yeah.
It is not about you.
Exactly. It's not about you. It is selfish to put a kid against any parent, mom or dad.
Yeah.
Right? It is selfish to put a kid against any parent. Number one. Number two, when you have a kid, bro, I don't care what you're going through. And a lot of times we go through as
No,
adults.
you cannot say you don't care.
Society
No,
wise.
you
let
cannot
me-
say
let me
you
cle-
don't
let me
care.
clarify,
Hold up,
please.
because
Can I-
at the
can I
end of the day, we
clarify?
are all going through a lot of things. And if you need
That
a break,
5-year-old kid
if you
doesn't
need
care
a
what
break,
you're going
no,
through.
depending on the child you
No,
have.
stop.
No,
Let
the
me-
child
let me-
doesn't know.
depending-
Yeah,
I know,
let him
because-
clarify.
Can I please clarify?
let him
Go ahead.
That 5-6-year-old kid doesn't care what you're going through.
Correct.
All
About
they see,
the bills.
they don't care about none of that. They don't know what depression is.
Yes.
They don't know what stress is.
Nope.
Domestic. They don't know.
They don't know about. They don't
That's
care
what
about.
you know. That I disagree, but go ahead.
They don't know about none of that.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse in, okay, so I'm not going to be involved because I feel like this. I'm not going to be involved because me and the mom not together. I'm not going to be involved because, oh, the mom talked to me this way or that way. Or they don't want me. But when you have kids, it's not about you. You just...
But they know when you got kicked out the door. They know when you get kicked out the door.
when the mom opened the door, said,
Open
get
the door,
out.
kick you out. They remember that, though. You know?
Oh, the kid?
Hell
Yeah.
But my thing is like obviously it's about how you raise your kid.
Yeah.
If you have a child who you explain certain things to, you make them understand how you raise them and how to be who they are. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is when it comes to being we're still talking about dads, of course, right? And mostly dads. We're still on the topic of dads, right? When it comes to being involved, right? Nobody cares if you're stressed.
Yeah.
The kid don't know.
None of that
Right?
stuff.
Because
No, you
especially
cannot-
if you're not present.
No,
Let me be
because
clear.
no,
If
when
the
it's
mom
a
and dad are not
fact,
together.
a father cannot. If a father is not good, a child won't be good. If a mother is not good,
I
a
don't believe
child.
that.
I believe that.
No, we're not talking about mothers.
I'm saying
disagree.
it's both. It's both ways.
No, I
It's both
disagree.
ways.
Because
But go
as
ahead.
an
You control the narrative.
I
You control
disagree.
As an adult,
I
it's your
disagree.
job.
Control the
It's
narrative.
your job, not just control the
Yeah,
narrative.
I disagree.
It's your job to put the kid first.
Indeed.
Whatever it is that you're
Can I
going
cut you off
through.
quick?
That doesn't mean that
So,
you
okay,
you
so
won't
the
go
thing you're
through-
saying is,
go
okay,
ahead.
so when I'm stressed, my kid will never see that, right? The only way the kid will know I'm stressed if I show that.
Exactly.
So that's the
I
reason
don't want my
when he's
son-
saying that the kid will not
If
know.
you're not
because-
feeling good, hey, I'm
yeah,
not
no,
feeling
because
good
being
right
sick-
now.
Be sick and
No,
not
being
feeling
sick,
good.
and
Let
being
me say it like
depressed.
this, right? Let me say it like
Stress
this.
isn't
It's still
visible.
it's still
We all
different.
went to school in America before, right?
Yeah.
We all went to school in America, right? I mean, I don't know how long you
Hold
graduated.
up, give me a
but-
second. No, I'm just gonna be joker.
But
that's my
you can
kid.
be joking any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
No, but it doesn't have the same effect because imagine waking up freaking February and dressing up as Joker. Who's gonna take
That's you.
No, but the thing is,
No.
Like this is not.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
only
sorry.
have one time a year to
understand.
do that.
No.
You're not worshiping the devil if you dress up as Joker.
No.
you know, I read the statistics, right? The most kidnappings that happen
Oh yeah, definitely.
from black kids and all that shit.
During that holiday,
During Halloween.
During Halloween.
I could believe that. I could see that.
Yeah.
I could
But
see it.
you can believe that, but you still celebrate it. Oh,
Who celebrates Halloween?
Going to an event.
I told you.
Yeah.
I don't care
about Halloween, nor do I like. It's,
But
it's
you
not.
allow your kids
your-
to dress, and you allow your kids to dress.
Yes, because
you
it's
allow your
fun
kids to go,
for
No,
them.
you cannot.
It's
not.
fun
Not
for
everything.
them.
No.
How is it
no.
fun when you summoning a demon?
Thank you.
Summoning a demon,
Yeah.
dressing up as an astronaut, and summoning
You
a fucking demon.
trained to be somebody
Sir,
that exists.
Batman?
And
Uh,
the
If,
soul
if
of
you're
God.
dressing up as a superhero, that's summoning a fucking demon.
You are.
How?
Come
Mess
on,
with that,
chill.
man.
You
Come
are.
on.
Man. You are. I
You're
promise.
summoning a demon if you dress up as Batman.
You summoning a
Batman.
demon.
How does Batman and a
Batman.
demon
The
coexist?
ideology. The ideology.
Batman
of-
represents demons?
You don't understand.
No, help me understand, though.
Listen.
So help me understand.
You know ideology of things sometimes, right? Let me tell you something.
Help me
Let me
understand.
let me tell you something.
So dressing up as an
Let
astronaut.
him talk.
Let me tell you something.
Let him
It's-
talk,
alright,
Jesse.
Let me tell you like this, right? Let me tell you like this, right? You could kill a person any day, but you can never kill an idea, right? But the person that created the idea is a man behind it. Batman didn't come to this world when nobody created him. There was somebody that created this Batman character to you. With a
Yeah,
Superman. With
correct.
all this shit that you come through.
Correct.
That was whatever his crazy mind came up with.
Yeah, I got crazy man. I got
And
crazy
then,
ideas.
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, look back at this Halloween day.
Yeah.
You know
They
what I'm
don't
saying? What is
understand
about?
the
No, we get no.
We know what Halloween
get-
is
no,
all
we
about.
get-
No,
no,
because if you
How
know
you
what
gonna
it's
tell me,
about,
no, I don't?
if you
Yeah.
know what it's about,
No, we
you
understand.
Be inclusive of what they are doing simply because it's fun and it's candy. But what does it represent, and what
No.
spirit are you bringing in?
Like I'm from I used to be in I used to be in Louisiana area, Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Like we used to go pick candies and shit from people's houses and shit.
Yeah.
Like in the rich neighborhood, you know, like our neighborhood we used to be at. Ain't no grandma gonna put candy in front of your yard to get you just going. We used to go to the rich areas, and from there they used to be having like you hear the news some people put what I call like razors and shit like that in their fucking candy and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like this is devilish shit, you know. What I'm
Okay.
saying?
So
Halloween
Let me
is
say this. Let me say this. I'm sorry. Let me
devilish.
say this.
However,
Let me
some
say this.
people take out of the supposedly to be positive, and therefore by dressing up, either if
Okay.
you dress up as
Okay.
a
Just
demon
how-
or if you dress up as a superhero, it's all have some type of parts in it. Regardless if you're dressing as a superhero, as a nurse, as a
Nobody-
doctor, as whatever it is, because you can choose. That's you. You can choose any type of day to celebrate to wear a costume, but due to the fact that people will look at you differently, so guess what? You're not gonna
You're
do
not who
that.
you are.
So exactly, so you're not gonna do
That
that.
day
But
you
due
could
to
be
the fact
anybody in
that-
this world.
Right.
Oh my
Due
God.
to the fact that
Yeah.
everybody is inclusive now, guess what? We all should act like this. So if anything was to happen, nobody will know the effect that is happening behind because we are also
Let me give you an
grounded.
example.
No. You give your example. Let me say this.
Okay.
Nobody is denying the fact that there is a pagan. The Halloween is a pagan holiday.
Has a follow of Christ, you should not be part of it.
Halloween is a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
Everyone chooses how and what to believe or celebrate Halloween as.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't do that.
You don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't judge someone else for doing it.
Yeah.
That's what y'all doing.
Joseph, stop screaming.
Y'all are judging
Stop
other people
screaming.
for
Stop
something.
that.
But
Nobody
the thing
will
about
do
it, but the thing about it,
Like,
but the thing about it,
calm
but the thing
down.
about it, but the thing about it, right? My problem is, right, when you bringing that to the schools
Yeah.
and the shit that I gotta matter to me now.
Yeah.
If you do it outside,
Doesn't?
then they do.
Your child is your child. You train them the
public-
way you train them.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. No problem.
You don't gotta bring candy and all that shit nowadays to your
Your kids are gonna eat
impacts on these
So
kids.
they do that?
as a
Wait, stop.
parent.
Your kid eat candy every day of the week, right? What difference does it make if they get candy on Halloween?
That is what we're talking about right now.
Well, what does it make if they get
Halloween
candy
right now.
on Halloween? So
Listen.
because they
Honey,
get candy
if-
on Halloween,
Yeah,
it now makes a difference.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So what about the other days that they eat candy?
It's a devilish holiday. We should not be celebrated.
Simple.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that.
But I'm not gonna
That's
say
what he's
you don't
saying.
do it. If it's fun for you, it's fun for you.
But I'm not denying
But here's the
that.
thing. I think the thing is, I get what he's saying. I get what you're saying. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, you could celebrate, and nobody's saying anything.
Yeah.
You could celebrate however you celebrate it. Nobody should matter, you know?
Yeah.
Because
They do matter.
No.
That's like somebody wearing skirt and dressing up as a
The
female.
only reason it matters, hold on.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Hold on.
How about this?
No,
I don't
hold on,
support
hold on.
it.
Yeah, hold on.
So it's
here-
okay
here-
for somebody
no,
to go
here's-
take a gun and shoot
No, 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 no.
somebody.
What
does that gotta do with
hold
somebody
on.
But it's just like because,
No,
like
give me a
he
sec.
said, it's demonic and stuff.
Yeah,
People
no.
get hurt. People get,
No,
you know.
but let me hold up, time out, okay?
Yo.
Okay, so let's get this thing, okay? So the only reason back to the inclusive, right?
Yeah.
The only reason it matters because you want it to be aligned to whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't affect you how I do it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't affect what he does. It shouldn't affect me.
Yeah.
How you do it. It shouldn't affect me.
Yeah.
Because if it affects me, that means because
Yes.
you're not doing it
Yes.
my way.
Yes. No.
Am I wrong?
No.
You get what I'm saying?
We-
So what he does, that
No,
but
but-
because he understand it.
Yeah.
So saying like okay, because if you're saying okay for me, like I'll be like okay, I'm not celebrating. The kid does not understand. Yes, I get the ideology
No.
behind. I get the ideology behind it, right? But if you're saying that there's things that you're doing, whether you
Okay.
agree, to,
My-
whether
my-
you see it or not,
Yeah.
you're following the norm.
Okay, my last
you get
example.
what I'm saying?
My last example, so you could understand what I'm coming from. Right?
Yeah.
I came from Alabama.
Yeah.
They lived, and his grandfather used to be a slave owner.
Yeah.
Halloween one day, he painted himself black.
Yeah.
Want to go out there and be a black person.
Correct.
And get candy.
Yeah.
Now he get caught in Snapchat or whatever. Fuck, oh, these guys are being black. They don't understand better.
Yeah.
Now you gonna be like, oh, fuck this kid, why they paint himself black and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's Halloween day. They could be whoever the fuck they want to be in this world.
No, that
Right?
one, no, that one, no, that's not a great example. You know why?
It is a-
How-
that's
no,
not Halloween.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Can I say something? Because when you guys are talking, we didn't say anything. Can I
Oh,
say
now-
something?
we-
No, I was listening. Can I respond to that?
Am I?
Yeah, can I respond to that? Okay, so you're right. He painted himself as black, and then what's it called, right?
Social media.
Yeah, attack him, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm wearing a Batman, I'm pretending to a character, superhero. When I'm wearing, I'm not painting myself as a
You're a
white person.
superhero.
No, but I'm
No,
just
but
giving
you're
an example.
going the right way, you're going
No,
the
I'm
right
just
way,
giving
you're
an
going the right
example.
way.
But hold on.
Fine.
No, but hold on. I'm just giving an example, right? So I'm using like, okay, whatever. Okay, say I dress as Martin Luther King. If it makes you guys happy, I dress as that, right? Does that what's it called?
Or a doctor.
Or whatever.
Or an astronaut.
Yeah, whatever it is.
yeah.
Okay, so if I dress like that, right?
Anytime you can dress.
Yeah, but no,
that's
hold
that
up. Let's not
you
get out of
choose-
time.
You
No,
choose
hold
to
up.
because
Hold up. Let's not get out of it.
everybody
So
else
so when
dressing as something. Make it
when
make
it
sense.
when I dress like that, I'm not saying I'm a doctor or whatever. With now if I dress, I'll go and I change to my skin color to white. That's changing skin color to black. That's a race thing. That's not even about. That's not
Halloween
even.
says
That's a way different. That's not even like close to the
I think
thing.
Halloween
you
you
know?
can do what you want to do.
No, I mean,
Right,
you-
and it's like
yeah,
this. It's
yeah.
like this, yo. Everyone has
That's
a different
double
interpretation.
standard
right there.
Everyone has a different interpretation of what
Correct,
they
and
want
that's-
to do on that
yeah,
specific day.
correct,
And it's
and-
like this, yo. If
yeah.
someone you know or whatever the case is decides that they are now all of a sudden transgender.
Yeah.
Okay? They're wearing heels.
They're doing all that, yeah.
Clothes, they're wearing all that
hell
stuff.
no. Like-
You don't believe in that, right?
Hell no.
Well, who are you to judge?
Judge who they are for what they're
Nobody
doing.
is judging, right?
That's exactly what
No,
you're
that's
doing.
exactly no, it is.
No,
Because
Right
we
is
don't agree.
right, wrong is wrong.
There's
You
no
can-
one way.
but you
There's-
can
that's not a-
that's right,
disagree.
that's
That is
right.
not-
Right.
That is no,
No.
because at the end of
That's
the
right.
day,
It's not
you
about-
don't have
no,
to
nobody
judge
says it's
anybody,
right.
but you can tell them they're wrongdoing.
No, because
That's all
judge-
it is.
no,
No,
be-
that's
no,
not judging.
no, because
tell them
to
they're
them,
wrongdoing.
that's reality.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is what it is.
But it's wrong.
you exactly you
You
should
don't
tell
say
it is what it
You
is.
should
Yeah.
tell them. You should tell them they're wrongdoing because at the end of the day, you will be held accountable when it's time to when you meet up to God.
Yeah,
and
but
you
that's
do
not
something
your
that's
decision
wrong.
to make.
No, it is. Should
No,
be
it's not.
God.
No, it's not your decision to
Just
make.
God would ask you a question because if you know.
Oh,
something
God's gonna
is
ask me,
wrong-
why didn't you tell that person to not
Yes,
dress like a
no,
woman?
yes,
no,
yes.
That's not gonna
You-
ask me that. I don't know. I don't think you know the God I serve.
Yeah.
God ain't gonna ask me that.
Listen.
I serve a living God who's gonna worry about my decisions,
Technically,
Okay.
what I do to follow Him, not what the next person do, because they're gonna be held
we
accountable.
all,
for their
we all,
actions.
we all have
God is not gonna hold me accountable
No,
for
no,
something
but
else
that-
that
know
another person
something,
does.
but
you
think
know
about it. Listen,
something, you
it's-
should
it's-
be able to tell somebody maybe
You know what's a
something
living
that
God
person
is?
don't know it.
You know what I'm saying? When you know what a living God is, like
You
living
will
God
be
is, you know,
judged.
I'm a person about
For a decision that a grown ass man
for,
makes.
for a decision
But you
that
need
you
to
know
understand
is right from wrong,
need
and
to
you did not
understand that.
educate that person to make them not make them understand, but tell them what they are doing is wrong. Just as well, if somebody is stealing, you do not tell them that they are stealing.
So they don't know if they're stealing or not.
Josie, you know what? Like I said.
She's talking from the Christian point of God. But
No, but the thing
I'm
is,
talking
but
from
is-
I'm talking from the ancestral type of God. You know, your ancestors.
Okay.
If your ancestors never been gay, this is gay.
Yeah.
What does serve for you? What does serve for you? You know what I'm saying? No, I'll be honest about this shit, right?
Yeah.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Procreation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want kids to follow when you're not here to live your
But-
My job,
but hold on, let me cut you off, bro.
sorry.
Yeah.
My job is to educate my seeds, right? The people that I am
Yes.
responsible for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for that stranger. I'm not gonna walk up to them and say, "Hey
No,
man,
but you're not-
don't dress up as a female.
No.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
This, that, and the
But
third."
society,
They
right now,
know it
no,
is.
no.
Have to
Back
say
in the
it like
days, we didn't have
that.
that kind of control.
Yeah.
Now in the days, the media and everything has so much control over you. You don't have to got control over the
Bro,
media.
they believe
You think you do, but you don't.
But here's the thing, though. To come to
You
conclude
don't.
this thing, right? Hey, what the thing about what's it called? The holiday, the sex, the whatever. If you come down to it, the reason why right is right, wrong is wrong, or whatever it is, because there's a normal society you gotta follow. And if you fall off that, you're wrong. If you follow that, you die.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like because in a sense, right? What how the woke movement or whatever started, right? There's certain people that they start seeing things. If you see things or certain things, now you all of a sudden you work, but no, you're seeing the thing that people don't see.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that's because if you look at because you got it would have been great if you guys were here yesterday, because the way I like to say American is the greatest magician in the world, right? In a sense, they got us. Like the whole thing, like all of us, to be able to confine in a way to agree to things in a way that we cannot. What's it called?
Not all of us.
No,
Most.
no. Well, I mean, like in a sense of like we pay our taxes. We what's it called? We will never own anything in a sense of like
Pretty much.
you know, because that's
Discipline.
that's a way that like you create that thing, like you're gonna pay for it, but you're never gonna be anything of it. That's basically creating a magician. That's a magician got you to just spending money like you. That's the reason why. Like
You hit the lotto if you go against it.
yeah. So it's like you gotta work. Your rest of your life is gonna be doing work as long as you live within that confine. Because you're gonna have to work to survive. You're gonna have to do this to do that. So you got no ways out of it. But as soon as you start thinking outside that box, and then you start seeing the reality behind it, then you're like, oh, I gotta get out of this thing. Then when you say that, you're woke because you don't agree with what the norm is going, you know. So I use the analogy where I learned from one thing. If I learned from high school, I might disagree with what you're doing. You might disagree with what I'm doing. I'm gonna respectfully disagree with it and let you enjoy in your way.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, your path is your path. My path is my path. I cannot do anything about that.
May your
There's nothing wrong
ancestors
with
lead
that. There is nothing wrong with
No,
that.
because-
However, yes, I mean, like you said, I may disagree with what you
Yeah,
stand for,
yeah.
And
but
Because I shouldn't try. It's like okay, so
we
it's
are
like,
not enforcing you to stop because what you can't, what you
No, 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 what- no, no,
you
what-
do what you want
no,
to
no,
do,
no, no,
but
what
then
you guys
you
are like,
no,
no.
I just won't be
There-
part of it.
Right.
That's what
And-
it
and-
is.
what
and that's-
asking
that's
you
what
to
we're
be.
not asking.
And here's the ideology that I feel like a lot of people is like this, right?
Yeah.
People try to force their beliefs on other people,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And it's like we don't have to agree.
Agree
on
to
something.
yeah. So that's
We
and that's
can,
basically what it
as
is.
adults,
Never.
as
And
adults,
that's basically what it
as
is.
adults,
Yeah.
we should be able to
No.
agree to disagree,
Man.
And that's what I was saying.
Listen.
have disagreements, have conversations,
Listen.
And then
and
move
not
on.
let it ruin our relationship,
Correct.
our friendship in any way, shape, or form because you believe certain things,
You
you
should
should not
never-
believe certain
Depending
things.
how you present it.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You got a
matter.
choice to make. You
Yeah.
can make that choice
Yeah,
anytime
and
you
so
want to
and that's the reason.
It doesn't matter.
Whenever.
Because I give the analogy.
And it's
right?
the same thing. This is the whole thing that comes back to emotions. You can
Yeah.
always
That exactly.
Don't
That's
give a fuck
moving
what
with
you-
emotions.
Yeah.
Because if somebody believes in homosexuality and that's their strong belief, I don't believe in
I gotta get the
homosexuality.
fuck moving about
Yeah.
this
Because
shit.
I don't believe in homosexuality.
we have
I'm gonna
we have
tell
that
you why I
conversation.
don't believe in homosexuality. But
Correct.
that doesn't mean I hate you.
I don't hate you. I can
I don't. I,
fuck
you know what I'm
on
saying?
going.
Like, I don't care about what you got going on,
Because
but I don't hate you.
Anything
don't.
that I say to you
It
might
has
trigger
nothing
you.
to do about hate.
It is.
You
I mean,
explaining somebody.
I'm not gonna
to
stop
know.
you from dressing up. I'm not gonna stop you from
because-
dating guys. I'm not gonna stop you from doing whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
It's your choice.
It's your choice.
Yeah, you
We
gotta.
stop at a certain time.
It's not my job to
in
stop
this
you.
world, in this certain time. It's called 2002 or whatever. We don't know each other. We're
Yeah.
done after that.
Yeah.
I know you before that. When you become this person, I don't know this person. That's it.
No, but the thing is, cause the thing is like, what you gotta understand. When you're looking at life that way, it's like, yo, it's you gotta understand, right? The world is not black and white. It's a gray area. It's never black and white. That's the thing. People
Always a gray
there's a
area.
gray area, and that's a problem we have.
And everybody looks at it as right
Black
and
and
wrong.
yeah,
But that's
and
right.
it's not.
It's really not.
No,
you
but-
know, because it's like if you make it black and white, if you think it's black and white, we will not be here because then
Yes.
it's like, yo, the way we being treated, we should be at war with them. The way this, but because we
Don't
found
you
out.
think so? That's how the world be running?
No, I'm saying like as far when I'm saying black and white, I'm saying in a sense of like, okay, say as far as racism or whatever, right? We be like, yo, man, we suffering racism still, but now it's in a different way. If it's black and white, we won't be surviving. You know what I mean? Because it's black and white. It's either you do me right or we kill each other.
Exactly.
But there's a gray area. That's where we are like, okay,
that's how
well,
things
the
function.
gray area is the reason why we're able to function and able to move with society forward. But if it's black and white, bro, we won't be here black and white because it's either, yo, you do it or you do it or you don't.
I get
Listen,
it.
I would rather put my energy in what I believe in.
And what I can control.
I get it.
No,
Well, like-
thank you.
Yeah.
What I can
Can
control.
control.
I will
Yeah.
not waste my time, energy, stress, manpower behind things that I have
But that's-
zero
but that-
control over.
You know that's what you do, right? You know what you do, right?
Yeah.
You're living for yourself, not human in general.
Example.
Yeah.
What?
Because you care only about you.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. So stop. So the things that you have no control over, that you
Yeah.
can't do anything. You
I
have,
fight for it.
how?
Stop.
I fight for it.
How?
I fight for it. I have to.
How
I
though?
have to.
Answer my question. How?
Okay, let me
How
tell
do you fight for the things you have no control
Let
over?
me tell you this, right?
No.
No,
Answer my
No,
question.
let him see what
Let me
he's
tell you
yeah.
about this, right?
Okay.
Right. Where you from again? You say name a continent, whatever you're from.
From the Caribbean,
Caribbean, right?
Trinidad,
Trinidad,
and Tobago.
Tobago. Good for you.
Stop playing.
No, whatever it is, I play the conversation with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Trinidad and Tobago, Yadik had monarchy, they're always in United States or either in England, one way or another. Yeah, still over there, okay? And then over that, right, that's your main people that really influence what you do. It's not influencing your day-to-day activity, depending on how much this money drop, how much money will go up between these two countries, right? Let's go back to now, to South Sudan and all these countries that are really not being in war and shit, right? War is happening, nobody give a fuck, people are dying and shit like that. Now, sir, but y'all over here thinking about,
No, but what are you doing? You just explained it. What are you doing to?
The shit you have zero control
Yeah, you
over.
have zero control.
but I don't have control.
What are you doing? That's what I'm saying.
What are you
What
doing
are
about
you
the things you
doing?
have zero control over?
If I don't want to, this is United States.
Correct.
It's a capital country.
Okay.
I could stop buying an iPhone.
Okay.
I could start giving a fuck about a lot of things.
But no, you're not
yeah,
answering.
you're not answering
You're
the
not answering the
question.
question. Okay, so like, give an example, right?
Yeah.
Say, Fargo is a non-smoke state, right?
Mm-hmm.
It used to be where you could smoke in the bar or whatever.
Mhm.
So now I want to open a hookah lounge. I can.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in order to say, like you said, what am I doing? Now I
Yeah.
start going to the government, I wrote a policy or whatever. I'm doing something to change it.
Yeah.
That's the example of we're trying to see
Oh,
what are
okay,
you
okay,
doing?
okay, okay,
Because
okay.
that's something I cannot control, but I can try to see if I could make a change.
Yeah.
So what are you doing that you say? Because you said you could do it. So we're trying to figure out what is it that you're doing.
Well, I knew nothing much of that
See,
side.
there we go. So
There's
that's nothing you can do.
Because
But I'm
we see
doing
it.
it. No,
So at the end of the
Things
day,
you
you're
can
being
control.
hypocrite.
Here are things
Yeah.
you can control.
I ain't doing nothing
Here are
against
things
that
you can
one.
control.
Yeah, so that's what we're
Here
doing.
are
So
things
you,
But you know what I'm saying? At least I'm kicking knowledge.
Here are things
So
you
you're
can
not
control.
doing. You're not
Your
doing
emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Your
Yeah,
finance.
Really?
You're not.
You can't control,
You can't control
how
it.
another individual
Yeah.
thinks.
Yeah.
I know that for
Can't
fact.
control
Cannot
how
control.
another individual.
No, I never said I don't control
Thinks.
But the thing about it, I could give knowledge to you to make you
Yes,
understand.
you can.
That's how much I could give to you. As long as I could.
So you can't control.
When you say, hey, this is my society, this is what I do. Only thing I could do is give you money. I'm kicking knowledge too.
You're not
Brethren.
changing.
I
But
am.
you still changing.
It's
You're
the
not
same
changing.
thing.
You're not changing.
When I say
things that are completely out of your control, that you have zero control
Nothing.
over.
Only you.
There's nothing.
That's
you
what we
can
say,
do.
individual.
Exactly. I can only
It
control
control me.
me and
Yeah.
what I got going on.
Yeah, that's what
not
we say.
somebody
So-
else.
so that's what-
So
so
why would I
that's-
waste my
alright.
time
Yeah, so
trying
at the end
to
of the
do
day, you
this
will be,
and that?
yeah, what you said, they
Like
not,
that's what I'm saying. I would rather take that energy,
Yeah.
that resource,
Yeah.
and put it towards the things that I have.
now if you could
control
change
over.
policies and whatever, then we could be like, okay, you could
Okay.
control some kind of thing.
Now we are.
Imagine
Yeah.
sitting at home,
Yeah.
wasting your time talking about something you have no control over.
Yeah.
No, when you could be putting that energy
Put
towards
the
other
energy.
things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's-
that's what we
that-
say.
If you just want something to
That's
complain
what I
about,
was
that's
feeling.
cool.
That's what I was feeling.
You do
right
that.
now. That's what the
That's
energy I'm
fine. You
Yeah.
do that. You sit at home and complain about whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just because you have that ability to complain, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
American business don't matter to me.
All right.
My business matters
We
so
could
much.
come back to this again. But again, I would like to say thank you guys for coming through.
Thanks for
I
having
appreciate
us.
you guys for coming through. Let's do this again.
This was fun.
Yeah, let's do this again. To the subscribers, keep subscribing. To the
We need that. We need
followers,
6,000.
yeah, keep
6,000.
following. And to the users, what's it called? Keep doing what you guys do. Next time we'll bring her another female and then have a more discussion with more guys and females. Because I feel like you guys think we don't want females. It's not that we don't want females. Females are just scared to come, so we can't do anything about
No,
it.
it gives that.
No,
Yeah.
you're not scared, but
Anyway,
okay.
follow me on Instagram,
Yep,
King Josephus.
there you go.
Underscore.
That is a smart man.
Yeah.
Follow my business page, Cheesesteak Hub, Instagram.
Yep. And then you?
As humble as I can sound, follow me on Divine Crown Fashion and grab something at www.com, divinecrownfashion.com.
All right.
Man, I might think now I want to drop my Instagram too. Nah, y'all already know, man. If you know me, you know me.
All right.
Nothing but love.
Yeah. Well, like I said, thank you guys again for coming through. This is definitely was a good conversation. I feel like we should do it again in a different way, different setting, have everything set up, and then bring the females, bring your friends that I can actually have. They could take what we gotta take. Cause I feel like me and him were dealing with a lot of emotion in the middle.
Oh yeah, there was no emotion.
Yeah, there was
no
we-
emotion.
we will
There
get-
was just honesty. That's all it is.
6612.
Yeah.
6612.
Yeah, I felt like